two great opportunities in the church to be a part of outreach and winning souls, and those are Sunday school and missions.
Yeah.
Right.
I totally get Sunday school. I'm a toddler teacher, and I understand that even my babies may not remember next week what I taught them. I believe with all my heart that a seed was planted. And I know that children are important to God, but there's another thing that's important to God, and that's missions.
Yeah.
The last thing Jesus did before he went to heaven was leave us a command.
Yeah.
A command that follows God's own heart.
Right.
The very last thing he said to his disciples was, go and make disciples
Right.
of all nations.
Right.
Matthew 28:19. That's what missionaries are.
Right.
They're teachers in a foreign land. Just like planting seeds in the heart of our children, he also wants us to plant seeds in all the nations.
Yeah.
We planted a garden a few years ago. We tilled the ground, built the fence around it to keep all the dogs and little critters out. We hoed the rows, and we made our mounds just right. All of this just to get ready for the most important ingredient, and that's the seed. We can have a whole packet of seeds, but until we plant them, this time next year, that's still all we're going to have is a packet of seeds. I also have a flower bed in my front yard. And one year, I noticed this vine was growing through it. I asked Noble, I said, what is that growing in the flower bed? He said, oh, me and Autumn, we found a watermelon seed, so we decided we'd plant it and see if anything would grow. And so, sure enough, watermelons started growing. And it about took over my flower bed. I think we got about 5 watermelons out of that one seed. And you know, it's supposed to be about 200 seeds in one melon. That's all from one seed.
Right.
When you're a partner in missions, you're planting a seed.
Yeah.
Who knows how many times your seed will multiply or how far your seed will travel.
Right.
Last year, my father-in-law planted a winter garden at my house. We had good soil there, so he wanted to plant, he planted some turnip greens, some mustard greens, and some other kind of greens. And the other day, I noticed another plant growing by our sidewalk. And Emerson came by and he said, look at that mustard green plant growing there. Somehow, one of those seeds that he had planted in that garden back there had made its way up beside my front door and started growing. Just like those seeds, you give to missions, it's just a matter of time. It'll start growing, and it will produce whatever you plant it.
Right.
Whatever that missionary needs is what it'll be used for. Whether it's for a water well, or building a Bible college to disciple their native people to start other churches there, we don't know. Just like my toddler class. I don't know what they'll be when they grow up.
Right.
But I hope someday that I hear the preachers, their Sunday school teachers, maybe even missionaries. We can't all be missionaries, but we can do something to be a part of their ministry. Just like we're all not Sunday school teachers. But some of you buy my snacks for us, you support us, and I believe God takes note of anything and everything that we do for the kingdom. If we all take care of God's business outside the church, He will take care of our business inside the church. I have these notes taped on my bathroom wall. Bathroom mirror, and there's one that says, if I invest in God's dream,
Right.
God will invest in mine.
Praise God.
Thank you so much.